is a celebration. Yeah. It is LLC.
There are people struggling, for instance, to get employment because the corporate world believes in the skills that are offered for students specifically from this institution.
The students' welfare is well taken care of, including health facilities, the library, clean environment, and above all, a well-motivated pool of teaching staff. The mandate of the Cooperative University of Kenya is elaborate.
We also want to increase our research and extension activities so that we can be able to have about 100 million research grants being received in the university per year. We also have an ambitious project of developing infrastructure, physical and also ICT, to be commensurate with the requirements of the university. The other aspect, the other plank, will be also on human resource development, which is very key to deliver strategic plan. Another plank is also financial resources to support strategic plan. And the last plank will be based on the marketing of products.
this is relatively a young university, but I'm also aware that it's an old institution, an institution that has served the cooperative movement in this country.
The story of the Cooperative University of Kenya spans since the year 1952. Since then, this institution has shaped and transformed lives, championed the economy of the nation, trained thousands of graduates, serving the gigantic Kenya's cooperative movement, notably the best in Africa and 7th best in the world.
The cooperative movement there is a time I used to look at it as the eighth wonder of the world. Why do I say that? Because this is a movement that is embraced by everybody. It is practiced in all countries in the world and in all sectors of the economy.
This is a university which has a special niche in the area of cooperatives, and we believe cooperatives hold the key to development in this nation. Kenya is one of the leading countries when it comes to cooperatives. We are number 7 internationally and first in Africa, and cooperatives is the leading sector when it comes to generation of employment, second only to the civil service.
The university sits in the serene suburbs of Karen, an environment so serene for academic work and ample security for both staff and students. This story can only be told back to back, rich and packed. The Cooperative University of Kenya stands today is a chartered public university in the Republic of Kenya. It was awarded her charter by His Excellency
Mic check 1 2.
President of the Republic of Kenya on 7th October 2015.
Yes, we are back again. We are doing Tuishangilie Kenya. As being citizens of this country, we are proud of our nation. We want to just express our love for this nation. You're welcome.
Tuishangilie Kenya, taifa letu tukufu, Kenya tunayoipenda daima. Kenya nchi tunayoipenda daima. Kenya nchi tunayoipenda daima. Twajivunia sana tukijiita wa Kenya, nchi yenye baraka daima. Kenya nchi yenye baraka daima. Kenya nchi yenye baraka daima. Kenya makao yetu ni nchi ya kupendeza, kamwe hatutaiacha daima. Kamwe Kenya hatutaiacha daima. Kamwe Kenya hatutaiacha daima. Anayependa Kenya ni yule mwenye kutenda haki kwa watu wote daima. Mtu mwenye kutenda haki daima. Mtu mwenye kutenda haki daima. Na ukipenda Kenya ujitengane na mambo yenye kuvunja amani daima. Hatutaki matata Kenya daima. Hatutaki matata Kenya daima. Wenzangu, Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Wenzangu, Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Kenya kipenzi chetu, nchi yenye upendo, hatutaacha Kenya daima na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Wenzangu, Kenya na tumeapa sote wananchi wa Kenya kutumikia Kenya daima na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Wenzangu, Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Sitaiacha Kenya nchi yangu, mimi ni mwana Kenya daima. Na nikienda ng'ambo nitarudi, mimi ni mwana Kenya daima. Sitadanganywa kamwe na wageni, mimi ni mwana Kenya daima. Wala sitapotoshwa na wabaya, mimi ni mwana Kenya daima. Sitasaliti Kenya nchi yangu, mimi ni mwana Kenya daima. Na majirani wangu nitalinda, mimi ni mwana Kenya daima. Wenzangu, Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Wenzangu, Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele daima. Tuishangilie Kenya, taifa letu tukufu, Kenya tunayoipenda daima. Kenya nchi tunayoipenda daima. Kenya nchi tunayoipenda daima. Thank you.
Leaders, we just have a few minutes. The chief guest and the VC are finalizing. So let us continue preparing ourselves. Ladies, I said, drop the mask like this. Take out that mirror again. Check the lipstick. Please check that lipstick, whether it is okay, whether it is properly aligned. Check whether it is dropping. You put it properly. Check the eyebrows, whether they are properly polished. It is your day. I said you will not see LFC graduation anywhere else, only at CUK. So please, it is your day. Make sure you enjoy yourself. Even those online, please enjoy yourselves. Even at home, make sure you enjoy the day. Yeah. So karibuni sana once more. So in just a few minutes, then they are coming. Asante. So we are now ready to start our program for the day. And I would request Lillian to come and lead us with a word of prayer. Lillian.
Good morning. My name is Lillian Derito. I'm here to pray, and I want us to stand up. We can sing a short hymn, and then we can pray. We have been told today is our day, so we will sing "This is the Day," and I will lead. This is the day. This is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. Oh, this is the day that the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. I hope tutachangamka. Okay, let us pray. Our dear Heavenly Father, we bow down before you this wonderful morning to thank you for the gift of life. Thank you for everyone who is represented here. Thank you for those who have managed to come. We know we have also our brothers and sisters who have come from out of the country. Lord, in a special way, we thank you for Journey Mercies to make it here. And Lord, even as we start our ceremony, we are grateful for the far you have brought us. Lord, it has been a long time reading, and finally we have qualified to receive our certificates and the honors that come with the certificates. Lord, we pray that even as we celebrate this day, that you will be with us as we fellowship together. And even as we end, we will be careful to say thank you. It is in the mighty name of Jesus I pray and believe. Amen. And now we can say, Our Father, who art Father, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation. Forever and ever. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lillian. Our chief guest, Mr. George Onyango, our VC, Professor Kamau Ngamau, DVC, CDRI, all management members present. We have the facilitators for the LFC 2020. We have our keynote speaker who is here with us. All participants, good morning. Good morning once more. So my name is Lydia Mutua. I will be leading the program for the day, and I'm the coordinator of LFC program here at CUK. And I'm the registrar in charge of cooperative development, research, and innovation. So I take this opportunity to welcome you to this graduation ceremony. And I said it is your day. You look very dull. You need to be happy. You will not have any other graduation ceremony like this. LFC is only at CUK. So enjoy this day. So our chief guest, please allow me to introduce to you the participants for the LFC 2021. We were privileged to have participants from Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, and Kenya. So a few of them have managed to come. You saw also due to the COVID protocols, it is not easy to travel. So our participants from Uganda, I know we have two of them. Please stand up and wave to those from Uganda. Yes, please appreciate them. I don't think those from Tanzania came. Anyone from Tanzania? Please appreciate them. Appreciate them. Thank you very much for coming. Rwanda, our participants from Rwanda, they have not come. Our participants from Kenya, yes, they are the majority. We really, really appreciate you. So the management team, I can introduce the registrar. The registrar in charge of finance planning. You can wave to the participants. We have the Dean of Students. Please wave to the participants. Those are members of management. Thank you. We have the Principal Human Resource Manager. Please wave. That is Ann Mata. So those are our management team. We really appreciate you, and we appreciate everybody who made it for the day. So the other members will be coming in front, so they'll be introducing themselves. So at this point, I would request the choir to come and give us the university anthem so that we can start off. The choir.
Yes, we can rise for the national anthems.
The Co-OPERATIVE University of Kenya. Our vision is to be a leading institution in training and innovation for cooperative development. Cooperative values, quality, excellence, service delivery, and good governance, professionalism, honesty, and great teamwork.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, choir. We now invite the Chipkizi drama group. Chipkizi, please come. Chipkizi.
Good morning, members. Yes, we have a core of us on cooperatives and leadership. Welcome.
Cooperatives. That is what is emphasized. Myself in my mind, I have already analyzed. All that crosses my mind is just corruption involved. I have seen it all, and that is all futile.
Fruitful is the cooperative entity, a tool for empowerment, democratic member control, for openness and transparency, turning down the rate of corruption, turning up the face of cooperation, cooperation among itself and within other entities.
Cooperatives are for the old, just like I was told. Cooperatives are for the poor, siphoning them to extreme poverty. Saving in this entity, keeping my resources dormant. I better invest elsewhere or take it to Mama Pima. Face this reality or work against my sanity.
Cooperatives for the young, creating room for innovation, launching new cooperatives, revamping the existing ones, socio-economic and cultural needs, meeting members' expectations, applying creativity and ownership, developing new enterprise.
Instant coffee, instant credit, criteria for membership, testing much of our patients. My profession is not employed. I am just an entrepreneur, fleeting permanently employed. Does this favor entrepreneurs?
Agricultural cooperatives, elective educator cooperatives, people-centered enterprises, owned and run by members. Not like those instant policies, risking our securities. We rise as young generation to inform the world.
Cooperatives reduces liabilities, hence creating organs that can be able to raise the lives of people out there. It sharpens the mindset of many individuals, both young and old, not forgetting the benefits to the society. A democratic membership control. Let us all come together and create value.
Common goals is all that is found in this hub. Equality among members, serving everyone. Cooperative is the best. Forget about the rest.
It is a call to serve. That is all in the mindset of others. Where great insights are shared, the spirit of unity is ignited. That is all in the cooperatives. Join us as cooperatives.
No one is left outside. Cooperatives offers training to individuals, creating new changes that favor cooperatives. Join us to bring change to the cooperatives.
1 + 1 = 3. The synergy in cooperatives. No man is an island to soar high above the island. Doctors and actors can still join cooperatives. Willingness and commitment, our God will always bless. Passion for cooperatives, I will always express. Chipukizi, voice of drama.
Thank you.
Let us appreciate them once more. Yeah, so that is the Chipkizi, voice of drama, talking about the importance of cooperatives. And now we want to invite a representative from Kenya Society of Professional Cooperators to talk to us. Karibu, just 2 minutes.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning once again. My name is Michael Mutuma. I'm happy to be here today with you. So the chief guest, the VC, the DVC, the CUK management, and the graduates. KSPC is a professional body in cooperatives. It was started in 2017. It is ended by Professor Esther Gishero. KSPC is a young professional body targeting cooperative practitioners. It was registered in response to the National Cooperative Policy to address the issue of professionalism in the industry. So you'll find that at KSPC, we are registering new members, we are developing them, and also regulating the standards in the sector. We register those who are qualified, especially working in cooperatives. We develop them through workshop training and also ensure that they follow set standards so that we can have a uniform professionalism in practicing. I'm here today to call upon new people, all the leaders, especially in the movement. You join hands so that we can promote the professionalism. You'll find that in Kenya, we are blessed to have the philosophy of cooperative, especially in the rural and urban areas. It cuts across in every sector, in the academic, private. We also have a State Department for Cooperatives. And all these, they are targeting to promote and to benefit members of the different cooperative societies. Through KSPC registration, developing and regulating, we shall be addressing one common goal. Therefore, I welcome you to join KSPC. Feel free to ask anything about KSPC. I'm here. I think through Lydia, we've been working very closely, and I'm happy for her so that we can join hands in promoting KSPC. So thank you and congratulations to the graduates.
So thank you very much, Michael. You talked about the Kenya Society of Professional Cooperators, a professional body where cooperators can join. They can share ideas, they can clarify issues. So thank you very much for that. So our chief guest, the LFC 2021 class, we had 3 classes and they had officials. So please allow me to invite the class presidents of each class so that they can give their remarks. So I will start with the youth president, Idi Karibu. You'll take a short time.
Whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can achieve. And today all of us are here because we conceived in our minds while the program was starting, we believed in it, and we're here as a result of the achievements that we all achieved. So kindly allow me to give my small speech. To all protocol observed, good morning. It is with great privilege for me to be able to stand before you and share what we have been going through all along. Leadership for Change LFC is the ability to influence, inspire, action in others, and respond with vision and agility during periods of growth disruption to be able to bring the change needed. You can all bear with me, my fellow leaders, facilitators, and administrators, that the life process of LFC has been achieved through the fourth arena. Today, my fellow leaders, we are not only here to celebrate our graduation, but we are here also displaying what I call 3 principles of life, that is perseverance, hope, and hard work. Today, I also want to congratulate and say a big thank you to the LFC government, my entire executive cabinet, for your exemplary work that you have been doing all along. Today, we are going down in history, in LFC history, as being the first cabinet youth that the leaders of the LFC had contended with from the beginning of the LFC program and to now and until the end. And for that, I say asante sana. Ladies and gentlemen, to whom much is given, much is expected. And for that reason, kindly allow me to say a big thank you to the LFC administration, led by Dr. Lydia and Hosea, just to name a few, for your support in bundle disbursement, motherly advice and guidance that saw us make it possible until today. Thank you, Sana. I would also like to thank our facilitators from Mr. Langat and Mr. Wambua for your knowledge and wisdom and advice that you have given and equipped us with to go out there and conquer the world with limited opportunities. To us as leaders, you were the backbone and that strong pillar that did it all together up to now. We can't thank you enough. Tunawashukuru sana. As I conclude, I would like to share a quote of Mahatma Gandhi that says, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Leaders, with our graduation certificates, with the knowledge which we have acquired and gone through, indeed, that alone can change the world and make it a better place. So I repeat, let us be the change we wish to see in the world. Thank you. Ali Idi, LFC President.
So we appreciate the President once more. Yeah, that is a true President. So leaders, that is President for the youth. We have so many other youth here. So when they approach you outside there, please show them your love. They want your guidance. Talk to them nicely and mentor them. So thank you very much, Edie. So next we have Mr. Geoffrey, who was the president for the face-to-face class. So karibu sana, Geoffrey. Yes, just a short...
Yeah, the chief guest, Regional Director WeEffect, Mr. George Onyango, the Vice Chancellor, Professor Kamau Ngamau, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Cooperative Development Research and Innovation, Professor Nyamongo, other members of the university present, the key speaker, Leadership for Change facilitators, Dr. Jacinda Kingori, Dr. Moses, and Madam Edna. Fellow participants, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Yeah, my name is Geoffrey Asumwa Okwaro. Yeah, I come from an organization called Kazamwendo Housing Cooperative that operates in Kibra, and I was brought into this training by the organization called Pamoja Trust. I was the president for face-to-face class, and please allow me to begin by expressing my appreciation for the very deep honor you have conferred upon me. I am excited to be here, not only to address you, but as a proud participant of the Leadership for Change Course 10th cohort. Many thanks to our sponsors, WeEffect. We appreciate your unmatched effort to strengthen local and democratic organizations. We assure you as duty bearers in these organizations that we are now more empowered to be the change that we want to see. Thanks to the LFC course, we are now more visionary. We have grown individually and developed key leadership, organizational, and entrepreneurial skills. I can assure you that all of us here are not the same as we came here in June. We can now comfortably do things that we were not able or hesitant to do. Clearly, the transformation has been visible to all. Through our improved leadership and management skills, we will continue to develop robust and dynamic strategies to improve and grow ourselves as well as our different organizations. Indeed, the future is bright. Special thanks to the Cooperative University of Kenya for facilitating this course and making our learning interesting and memorable. I wish to appreciate the coordinator and her office for always ensuring that plans were made in good time and that we were comfortable. Our very able facilitators, thank you in a special way for being patient with all of us and delivering the content in a simplified manner with very practical examples. You ensured that everyone understood and was able to apply the knowledge gained. We now know for sure that leaders who have not grown cannot become effective leaders. May God bless you. The management of the CRCC made sure that we were comfortable during our stay by providing cozy rooms and mouth-watering meals. Not forgetting the delicious cakes at the end of our arenas. Indeed, we felt home away from home. Kindly receive our gratitudes. I wish to recognize the two cabinets that have served during the arenas. You tirelessly worked to ensure that everything ran smoothly and that we were all comfortable. You demonstrated servant leadership and we are grateful for that. I cannot appreciate my fellow participants enough. You are indeed a wonderful team to be with. Your cooperation, active participation, open exchange of ideas, and wit made me always look forward to the next day and the next arena. I will not fail to mention the fun day we had, especially at the floating restaurant, where our child person was in play. I also appreciate you deeply for your commitment and contribution towards our corporate social responsibility project, where we brightened the faces of some vulnerable children. May God reward you more. As we go out there, let us always endeavor to apply the knowledge that we have obtained in this program. Let us be visionary, innovative, and effective leaders. Let us seek to be the agents of change that we hope for and want as we help our organizations thrive in these times of rapid change. Let us share the knowledge we acquired with others so that we help them grow. Let us continue to learn and relearn. In the words of the famous author J.K. Rowling, let us always remember that we do not need magic to change the world. We carry all the power inside ourselves already. We have the power to imagine better. Thank you very much. Through you, Dr. Lydia, I would like to invite my successor to say at least a word, just to say hi. Madam Rose.
Okay. The chief guest for today, all the university staff who are here, the graduates of today, good morning.
May I take this opportunity, just like the President has mentioned, I was a president for the last arena. So we were in the process of handing over. So that's why I've allowed the President to present most of the reports on our behalf. But I want to thank you all and congratulate each one of you, the graduates of today, for the participation that we all went through. So I want to appreciate the opportunity I received from We Effect to learn. So I want to appreciate the interaction that we had. I was in the physical class, so I managed to interact with different participants. And one thing I greatly learned is humility. So I want to appreciate the facilitators. They took us through in a very special way. The coordinator for the LFC, thank you so much. She really took care of us, and she's still taking care of us even to this day. So what do I want to say? Personally, I gained some training and more knowledge. There's one thing that I've also learned, like we read the Bible on a daily basis. It is new every day. So learning is new every day. So given the opportunity, I want to appreciate the fact that I was able to unlearn and relearn and learn again. So I want to encourage you as you go back to your areas of where you are working. I want to encourage you to share. Please share. You have several opportunities to share. You can share in your churches. Let's not remain like the Dead Sea. That was a learning example where you just receive and you don't give out. So you become like dead. So let's be alive. Let's change the institutions that we come from and let them appreciate the fact that you have gone and you have achieved something as a person, so that you bring the change to your institution. Otherwise, thank you so much. We look forward to interacting more. I don't know how we will, but if there is a way that we can be put together as a LFC Code 10 for both the online and the physical, we will continue sharing the information. Otherwise, I'm Rose Bet Langat. I come from the county government of Bomet. I'm the county executive committee member in charge of cooperatives and enterprise development. I know I was here with my director, so I believe she's somewhere. Maybe you can wave. Yes, from the county government of Bomet. Asanteni sana those participants from outside the country. Mukienda, take our greetings. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mr. President and Honorable Ross. We appreciate our chief guests. They have confirmed that they learned and relearned. So we have the final president, last but not least, but I think he was leading the largest team. We have Fortunate from Tanzania, from Uganda, sorry, yes, Fortunate, yeah. President Fortunate, let us appreciate President Fortunate, yes.
Vice Chancellor, Professor Kamau, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Professor Isaac Nyamongo, the keynote speaker for the day, Mr. Obondo, facilitators, all participants, fellow graduates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all once again. It's my singular honor and privilege today to deliver the commencement address for this incredible class of online LFC Sigma Senior. Every end has a new beginning, yet it is also true that every beginning has an end. Today, we complete what we started, and might be the last day for some of us as leaders attending LFC. But I believe our learning actually starts from today. As earlier quoted at the start of this training, that the illiterate of the 21st century will not be those that cannot write and read, but those that cannot learn and relearn. Now that we have learned and unlearned, we are ready to relearn. Today, the 19th November 2021 marks exactly 8 weeks since we started this Leadership for Change program that has set our lives on a change trajectory. As participants, the program has given us an opportunity to learn and discover ourselves in many different ways. It has unleashed our potential for leadership and awakened the sleeping giant in us all. The reference to participants as leaders is to reinforce the special call for each of us to offer leadership in the context of where we work, in our communities, homes, and our nations. I must commend the designers of the program for their choice of the study content, which has enriched us with practical skills and which has prepared us for change that is already evident in our lives. The training focused on 4 broad thematic areas, notably visionary leadership and strategic planning, personal growth, entrepreneurial development, managing change, and organization development. The relevance of these themes is developing the leadership potential of participants cannot be overemphasized. Dear our guest of honor, the program has given us an opportunity to network as leaders across the East African community. As earlier mentioned, we had leaders that are coming from Tanzania, Rwanda, Uganda, and also Kenya. There is a thinking that the person's network is the net worth. I must admit that we have met very resourceful and generous people whose invaluable support we shall continue to benefit from beyond this program. Dear our guest of honor, during our program and our sessions, we used to start with an opening prayer. We had secretaries that were responsible for opening prayers. We prayed every day, and we were given an opportunity always to learn practically, arranged in groups, personal, individual discussions were encouraged. So that's why we are saying that we have actually learned. We are not just in theories, though we are online. We started during a difficult period of COVID-19 that rendered it impossible to participate physically throughout the program, but we are happy that we did not experience any stoppage and we have been able to complete on record time. Thanks to the Cooperative University of Kenya for embracing technological innovation of studying virtually, Zoom and LMI platforms. So when the Cooperative University has now taken this advancement, and this is where the world is going, we appreciate the university for this opportunity. Thank you very much. We are more grateful to God that we are able to witness the participant in this graduation ceremony physically. Our appreciation goes to the Swedish Cooperative Center, currently known as WIFECT, that initiated this program. The Cooperative University of Kenya, through its Division of Cooperative Development, Research and Innovation, for implementing this program. Further appreciation goes to our facilitators that we interacted with. Dr. Edna, Dr. Moses, Dr. Jacinta, Dr. Lydia, Mr. Abisai, and so many. Dear guest of honor, allow me to request LFC Sigma Senior to stand up and give a round of applause to our facilitators. Kindly. Let's clap for our facilitators for the good work. We thank these people for their commitment, for teaching and exhausting all the material. So all the materials that we are taking home today, I'm glad to report to you, our guest of honor, that we exhaustively covered them. And I here report to the chief guest that we covered everything designed in the LFC course. I can't forget to thank my fellow leaders for committing your time to learn. When the mind receives new ideas, it never remains at the same dimension. And please note that investment in knowledge is the greatest investment. I wish to recognize the effort and sacrifice of students who willingly offered themselves to lead and serve their fellow students in different capacities during this course of program. We had 4 arenas. I was privileged to lead the first 2 arenas, and our president for the 3rd arena, unfortunately she's not here, but we have the president for the last arena, Madam President Virginia. Please kind up and wave. And all cabinet secretaries who are here and who served. I have Lillian, please stand up and wave to the people. All secretaries who are here, who served. Thank you very much. So, cooperatives are headed by leaders. So even as during the course of the program we are given a chance to lead, we thank you very much. More appreciation goes to our employers who allowed us time to participate in this short course. In the case of Uganda, I thank Uganda Central Cooperative Financial Service Limited, UCAFS, for choosing Kitojo Care Cooperative Savings and Credit Society Limited, which I'm employed with, for this opportunity. Lastly, I charge you, my fellow leaders, to go out as agents of change and impact the lives of people in your communities and workplaces, aided by the knowledge that we have acquired from this training. As TOTs, we must ensure that this knowledge scales down to individuals who did not have a chance to participate in this program. And I think that's why this program was designed, because the Cooperative University of Kenya would not train the whole world, the whole East African community. So we who are privileged to attend, it's now our time to scale down their knowledge to all those people who did not attend as TOTs. I thank you for listening to me, and I wish you a fruitful deliberation. God bless you all. I remain Kusemera Fortunate, Manager, Kitojo Care Cooperative and Savings Credit Society, found in Uganda, for Porto Tourism City, Kabarole District. Thank you all for listening to me.
So thank you very much, President Fortunate. We appreciate. So our chief guest, please allow us to appreciate those who are joining us online. We request that they switch on their cameras. We appreciate you. Those joining online, please switch on your cameras. Yes, this is your day. This is your day. Yes, karibuni sana. Feel much appreciated. Now, our chief guest, allow me to invite one facilitator, Mr. Daniel Langat. He was facilitating the youth to just say a word. Daniel Langat.
Protocols observed. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. My name is Daniel Langat. I'm a faculty member at the School of Cooperatives and Community Development, and I am one of the LFC facilitators. I facilitated the youth wing. Youth, mpo? Simusimame kidogo. Thank you so much. I facilitated among other facilitators. I want to recognize their presence. Maybe you can stand also and wave. That is Mr. Wambua and Dr. Kingori. So for us, we don't have much to say. We had promised that we will deliver and leave empty. We are empty already. And maybe as a parting shot, I'm sure my senior told this, that if you want to change the world, doing what? Making what? Your bed. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Daniel Langat. We have apologies from Madam Edina and Dr. Moses. So at this point, I would like to invite Professor Isaac Nyamongo to take us through the other section.
Good morning. Before I give my remarks, I think, may I request the ones who are managing this online to go to your chat, and I would like you to give them the Twitter handle for the university, that is at COPVarsity, KE, the Twitter handle for We Effect EA, and my Twitter handle. Because one way for us to ensure that the LFC program reaches out and the message goes out to as many people as possible is to go online. Already this morning, the message has gone out, and about 200,000-300,000 people have already seen it, and they know that we're here. And I think we need to make as much noise as possible about this program so that everybody out there gets to know that we have a program called, we have a university called the Cooperative University of Kenya, that we do things cooperative and that we in the cooperative movement. With those remarks, the director of the We Effect program, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Kamau Ngamau, we are University Management who are here. We have our keynote speaker. It's almost becoming like family. Please feel most welcome, Mr. Bondo Kajumbi. I would not fail to recognize the CEC, Bomet County, together with the director who are here. I think it's important for me to recognize them because you have a key responsibility in ensuring that this message reaches the whole county. We also have the Chief Officer, Kericho County, who is not here with us, but again, just like the colleagues from Bomet County, this one also have a responsibility to the whole county. We have our facilitators and our coordinators. I just want to recognize them. Participants, both the ones who are here and those who are online. We have heard from some of your leaders. Fortunate is here. And we are fortunate to have fortunate. One time I had a student from Malawi, and his name was Hortense Love More Blessings Nyirenda. So, it's programs like this that help us to get to know the different, names that we have out there. Otherwise, if we didn't have We Effect, on a director, we'll just know Nyango, Kamau, Nyamongo, but now we know there are others called Fortunate, and we are fortunate to have them. My name, as you've been told, is Isaac Nyamongo. I'm the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of Cooperative Development, Research, and Innovation. And the Leadership for Change program runs under the division that I lead. And I just want to appreciate the staff from within the division who are key in running this program, led by the registrar of the division, Dr. Lydia Mtua. There are others who are not here because they are outside in other areas doing other things. Silas Mayo, who is not here. We have Penrose, who make sure that we are on track, and she's a very important cog in the wheel. We have Kome, he's not, I think he's right at the back. No, these are the people who make this program run, and I just want to appreciate them. Having said that, let me welcome each one of you to our function this morning, and I want to congratulate the leaders who are here, who have gone through this training. I want to thank you very much for putting in a lot of, commitment into this, and it's that commitment that brings us to where we are this morning. This course commenced in April of this year, and in total we have had 3 classes, 2 of them online, and we have groups that are online. Then we had 1 that was face-to-face. A total of 135 participants who were recruited into this program, and we had participants from Kenya, from Uganda, from Tanzania, and from Rwanda. This is indeed a regional program, and we just want to thank the director for supporting this. And it's not just in the East African region. This is a program that actually reaches the East and Central Africa region, because previously we have had participants from Congo, from DRC Congo. So it's not just an East African affair. We reach beyond the East African region. Now, 88 leaders out of the 135 have successfully completed this program, and those will be graduating today. Yeah, sorry, I actually forgot to mention Jenny Kimwell is also here, and you can see she's actively involved in this. I just want to thank her as well. There are those who attempted the course, but were not able to complete because of one reason or the other, and particularly for those who are joining us online because of technological reasons or because of other reasons, they were not able to be with us. There are those who were also recruited to join us on the face-to-face program, 30 of them, but only 18 were able to participate. Of course, we all understand the circumstances under which we are doing this. COVID-19 is a real issue, and those who are not able to participate, to join us, cited fears such as COVID-19, and we understand. But for those who are not able to finish all the modules, we request that you get in touch with Lydia, so that we are able to see how to facilitate you to complete the modules. Having said that, I also want to, on behalf of the university, and I'm sure the Vice Chancellor is going to speak to it, to thank the director and we effect for allowing management to go through partially through the LFC program. We were able to cover Module 1 and Module 4. And just want to thank you very much for accepting, I hope I'm not putting words into your mouth, for accepting when time allows and resources allowing to let management go and have the second and the third module, which we'll be planning sometime, I think, in the coming year, as soon as we are able to identify resources, so that we also have management who have gone through the entire 4 modules, so that they can be certified. They can also get the module, the certificate of this program. And with that, I would want to then demand of them that they become our ambassadors, so that when we start spanning out to reach other parts of this country, we will use this as the resource persons for this program. So we are not just training management so that they get a certificate. We are training them so that we can actually use them. We will be requesting that you support us in this. On our own, I think I just want to say that I found this training very useful, at least the 2 arenas that I was able to go through. I cannot talk about the other 2 arenas until you facilitate us. Then I will tell you how good it is to go through the entire program. But we covered visionary leadership. We also covered change management. And you had Fortunate talk about, you didn't mention the name of the person who is actually responsible for learning and unlearning, Kat Lewin. Kat Lewin model is one that is used particularly for discussions on change management. You actually alluded to that. So we just want to thank WeEffect for continued support to the LFC project. I've already seen this morning the WeEffect, the regional office, has already actually retweeted the messages that have been going out, and they are actively following what you are saying. And so, Director, we would like you to come and say, yes, you are going to support us, so that the office can retweet it, and so that the whole world knows that you have committed yourself. Just want to wish and congratulate the leaders who have gone through this program. This is your day. Enjoy yourselves and make use of it. With these few remarks, let me then now invite the Vice Chancellor to come and make his remarks, after which he will kindly request the Regional Director, George Onyango, to come and give us his remarks. VC.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this morning I'm delighted to be here during this graduation for the LFC. The chief guest, the regional director, WeEffect, Mr. George Onyango, the DVC in charge of cooperative development, research and innovation, who is our host today, Professor Isaac Nyang'mongo, all other members of management who are present, our keynote speaker, Mr. Obondo Kajumbi, who, as the DVC has said, has become part of us. And we are very delighted to have you today in our midst. Karibu sana. The other facilitators for the LFC, the coordinators, the presidents of the various teams and the various arenas, the participants who are here, and we are very glad to note that this is a regional program. We have participants from Uganda, Tanzania, those from Rwanda who are in absentia and probably following us virtually, and also those from our host country, Kenya. Karibuni sana. And among the participants, we have the CEC Bomet County and also the Director of Cooperatives also from Bomet County. We really appreciate you and we are very delighted to have you here with us this morning, ladies and gentlemen. So mine is just to welcome you again to the university. As you are informed, my name is Kamau Ngamau, and I'm currently serving as the Vice Chancellor of the Cooperative University of Kenya. So I want to congratulate these graduating leaders, and I want to applaud you for your commitment to complete this program and to now graduate as leaders. You have been leaders, and now you have been trained and capacitated. So we believe by the time you are leaving here, you shall be different leaders who have been capacity built. As DVC has mentioned, there were 135 participants, out of which 88 are graduating. So congratulations. Leadership for Change project is one of the projects that the university holds very dearly. It has supported the university achieve her mandate on cooperative development and outreach to communities. And this is the 4th graduation since the signing of the MOU in 2018. And so far, the project has benefited many leaders and students. And we really want to thank the We Effect for supporting this program, which is in line with the 5th cooperative principle on education, training, and innovation. And we are looking forward to discussions on renewing this partnership for another period. And we are glad the regional director is here and will be able to pursue these discussions, and we believe that we'll be able to partner to ensure that this training is able to be extended even beyond the current reach. And the university management is committed towards implementing this project. We also want to thank the regional director for supporting top management to be trained in the 2 arenas, and Professor Nyamongo has already mentioned that. That is the Arena 1 on visionary leadership and Arena 4 on entrepreneurship. And the members of management, part of them, are here this morning to receive their certificates of participation. So we have some 2 arenas to undertake. That is Arena 2 and Arena 3, so that we can reach your level. You know you are ahead. So to reach your level, we still have to do those 2 arenas. But I want to thank the regional director, Mr. Onyango, who has indicated that they are willing to support management to be able to undertake the 2 remaining arenas in the next financial year. And we are looking forward as management. We have already learned a lot. There is quite a lot to learn, and we are going to implement this even in this university. We learned a lot of things, and Professor Nyamongo has already talked about some aspects of change management. And one of the key things that we took away from our training is that as management, we have to set the tone at the top, and then it will echo at the bottom. And that is what we have committed to do, to set the tone at the top. We also learned about building high-performance teams, and we are working to ensure that we can perform as a high-performance team. Also about selecting, promoting, and supporting employees who espouse the new values that are sought. We also talked about the change models, the unfreezing, the change, and also refreezing to ensure that the change is sustained. We also talked about the 8-step process of leading change by Dr. Kota, creating a sense of urgency, building and guiding coalition, forming a strategic vision and initiatives, enlisting a volunteer army. And this is very critical, to be able to have the people who can be able to drive that change, the critical mass within the institution, and also enable action by removing barriers. And this is very important for management, to ensure that whatever barriers are there, they are removed, to generate short-term wins, to sustain acceleration, and also to institute change. So we also learned about various strategies, the shark strategy, tortoise strategy, very interesting things, about the teddy bear strategy, fox strategy, all strategy. So we really want to thank We Effect for enabling us to be able to acquire this knowledge. And we have indicated we are instituting this in this university. It will no longer be business as usual. We will do things differently. So we want to ask the participants who have gone through this program to share the knowledge that they have gained for the benefit of their institutions, as well as their societies, the communities in which you live, and also in your families. I also welcome you to undertake any of our other programs that we offer in this university. We have certificate programs, diploma programs, undergraduate degree programs, master's programs, And our latest programs are PhD programs. The PhD in Cooperative Management was recently approved by the Commission for University Education, and we are actually enrolling students. The program was launched in October this year, and I believe you can still be able to register. And we also have our procedure for application. It is here in one of our posters there. The information is also on the website, and you can learn this. We have various modes. You can come here for the full-time programs. You can also learn through our e-learning programs. So we want to thank you so much for being part of us during this training, and we wish you all the best as you undertake to practice what you have learned. And now I want to take this opportunity to welcome the Regional Director, We Effect, Mr. George Onyango, to come and give his remarks. Karibu sana, Mr. Onyango. Thank you very much.
Please allow me to remove the mask so that if you meet me in the streets, you can know who was speaking to you. The Vice Chancellor, Professor Kamau Ngamau, my friend, Professor Isaac Nyamongo, DVC, all management present today, graduating colleagues in the LFC program, those who are here and the ones who are online. Normally I'm told that when you are in such a position and you're talking to people in an hybrid way, you tend to forget the people online. So colleagues online, please know that you're with you and you're following us, and we're also watching you in the background. Facilitators and coordinators, good morning to you. As mentioned, I'm George Onyango, the Regional Director for We Effect. I'm not new to this institution. I am one of the people who have passed through here. So I know this place very well, and I'm happy to be back home. I would like to take this opportunity, first and foremost, to thank all the graduates today. I know it's difficult times that you have gone through in the last 1 year in terms of just trying to get things moving with the COVID. There are those of you who managed to come physically. There are those who went through online with difficult challenges. But today, out of the 135 participants who were recruited, 88 of you are going to receive certificates today. And that's not a mean achievement given the situation. So please receive my congratulations for your commitments and hard work to be able to be where you are today. As I start my remarks, when I came this morning, I was here very early because I'm very averse with traffic. And then Daktari called me and asked me, George, are you in here? I said, yes, I've arrived. And then she told me, by the way, where are you? I told her at the retreat center. She told me, no, we are meeting at the Nordic Hall. Then it rang in my mind that I'm in the right place. And that's where I start my speech in terms of just trying to give you a background who We Effect is. if you are going to talk about cooperative movement in Kenya, and more so in Eastern Africa, you can't forget about the Nordic countries. This institution was built by the Nordics, and that's why I think this hall has got its name, the Nordic Hall. We effect, and one of the persons here referred to as a Swedish Cooperative Center. Yes, we used to be called Swedish Cooperative Center, and we changed the name in 2013. This is an organization which was registered in 1958 by the cooperative movement. So in cooperative solidarity, we effect raises financial resources from its own members, who today are 60, and they leverage the funding that they get from their members to be able to do development work. And the development work currently, we effect is operating in 20 countries spread around the globe. The operations are done through regional offices. The office in Stockholm basically does more of advocacy with the government and the public. So the work is done in the regions. Currently, we have 2 regional offices in Africa, one in Nairobi that covers Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. And that's why you can see today, at least we have colleagues from the other 3 East African countries. In terms of the work that we do, is that we run programs, and our program period runs for 5 years. So in our processes, we are in the 4th year. So next year, we are finalizing our program period. Within this program period, we are implementing 2 main programs. One program that focuses in the thematic area of sustainable rural development, focusing mainly on agriculture. And in this program, we support farmer organizations in terms of institutional support, business development, advocacy, technical advice, sustainable agriculture and production, and just trying to anchor the farmers' roles within their value chains that they're engaged in. We also work within the housing and adequate thematic area, and this focuses mainly on cooperative housing in terms of advocacy, the technical know-how, education and training, to see that people in the peri-urban areas and in the slums can also get adequate housing. In terms of our current focus, we have a strategy that focuses mainly on food security in line with the global goals, to be able just to ensure that the value chains that you are working with addresses that. In Eastern Africa, we are working with 38 local organizations, and one of them now being the Cooperative University of Kenya. The 38 organizations are implementing 40 projects with funding from the Swedish government through SIDA, also funding from the European Union, and you also get funding from FAO. In terms of these programs, LFC is one of the programs that we are implementing. And the way we work is that we don't implement programs directly, but we capacitate local organizations to be able to roll the program, so long as they fit into the programs that we are running. The LFC program has a history. The program was invented in 2000. And the main idea behind this was that there were a lot of challenges after the structural adjustment program affecting the cooperative movement. And during that time, it was identified that leadership, visionary and empowered leadership was one of the prerequisites for the transformation of the cooperative sector. So senior cooperative managers from the partner organizations working with We Effect during that time and facilitators from Sweden came together and they developed an internal training for the leadership to be able to address leadership issues. And in the initial years, We Effect and its partners used to run this program. But we realized that leadership issues are not confined to only the partner organization that we are working with. And there was the need to see on how do we upscale these interventions. So We felt that in order for us to be able to spread this training like bushfire, then there was a need to partner with cooperative training institutions. And that's how we came up with identifying 2 training institutions within East Africa, that is the Cooperative University of Kenya and Kigumba College in Uganda. So we have been running this program within the 2 institutions, and we have seen it grow. Initially, we used to graduate 30 participants on a face-to-face program, but as we are talking today, I think the numbers have started to increase in terms of really the outreach, because now you can see we are having online classes. We are also having the students taking up the course, the ones we are referring to be as the youth. So for us, I think this is a good way to go in terms of spreading the outreach. Maybe our colleagues in Tanzania are wondering, why aren't we in Tanzania? Maybe in future, people like Langat, Wambua, we could export you to Moshi Cooperative University and introduce the course there so that we can have more people also training from Tanzania. I would really also acknowledge that it's the online version of this course has also given us more opportunities. As today, I'm being told that we have 11 participants from Uganda, although they still have the course running in Kigumba College. We have 3 from Tanzania, 3 from Uganda and 1 from Rwanda. I would also want to allude to what my friends have said about the management taking part in 2 arenas, visionary and change management. Prof, I would like to tell you that my experience from interacting with previous students, they have told me what they have managed to do is from Arena 2 and 3. Arena 2, which is personal growth and entrepreneurship. So, Daktari, if you meet them and ask them, what did you achieve? They tell you, I'm now an entrepreneur. I've been able to do this and this because of LFC. So, Prof and your management team, we will be able to support you to undertake the next 2 modules. But there's a catch. This is a carrot. This is a carrot to the management of the university because we need to think of the sustainability of this course. And this lies with how the management takes the course moving forward. And one of the challenges that I would want to give the management is it possible for LFC to be part and parcel or mainstreamed in other programs that the university is offering? If this course is so powerful and people are gaining, why can't everybody who passes through here? We are talking about only 4 weeks undergoing this course because leadership skills can be used anywhere. I would also confirm that for the period that we have worked together, this is the 4th graduation since 2018. We have graduated 376 leaders and spent 30 million Kenya shillings so far. But that number is a drop in the ocean. So the way to go is mainstreaming leadership training within our courses so that we reach more people. Moving forward, I would say that we still have 1 full year to continue supporting this program within the university, but we are in the process of developing our new program running from 2023 to 2027. So that's an opportunity of opening a dialogue with the university to see on how do we move forward with Leadership for Change, more so embracing more online learning, the LMS, how can it be rolled out, and also joining us because we would also want to introduce a new component. And this component basically would want to focus more on a program that would promote capacity building among women leaders. As you can see, we are normally very keen in terms of ensuring that we have more women taking up leadership roles and more women being trained, and we are quite happy to see that out of the graduating class this year, we have 49 women and 39 men. So for us, that's a big plus in terms of really just trying to give women opportunities. In terms of closing, for me, I see a bright future on the leaders here and the leaders who have passed through this course in terms of really transforming where they are and really becoming role models where they are. My biggest challenge is that the people who have graduated here, you call yourselves TOT, but are you living the role of being a TOT? Are you training others? So for me, that's a challenge. Within your circles, can you also take up that role? Can we look at possibilities of you running your own LFCs wherever you are, within your institutions? And then we see on how the university can support you, how we EFFECT can support you. So with that, this is your day. Let's celebrate our achievements, and long live LFC, and bravo to Cooperative University of Kenya for being a good partner to EFFECT. Thank you very much. And with that, we can now start celebrating.
So thank you very much, our chief guest. Thank you, Vice Chancellor and DVC CDRI. So, Mr. the Regional Director, I want to tell you that I'm a living testimony. I went through LFC in 2018, and Arena 2 changed me. Arena 2 changed me. I could not even stand in front here and talk to people. My boss, Professor Nyamongo, kept on telling me, you go, it is you to say this. But I was very timid. But when I went through LFC, particularly Arena 2, it changed my life. And today, you can see me here. So we are very, very grateful. Yes. So at this point, I want to acknowledge the presence of Chief Officer and Director, Trade and Cooperative Development from Kericho County. We have Victor. Victor, are you there? Yes, please come forward. Please come forward. We have seats for you in front here. So thank you very much for joining us today. Now I want to invite Chipkizi. Chipkizi, please come. Yes, it's a short minute skit.
Yes, I can hear you. It's true, we are having a live event at Takataka Center, and today they are having their processing going on. Let's see what is happening.
Good morning and welcome to our headquarters. I would like to appreciate you for accepting our call and to hold this press. First and foremost, I would like to inform you that we as the newly elected member on board, we have to sort some things, both on the clients and the cooperative society. But first, I would like to welcome Mr. Chair, Mr. Muihoko, to say something.
Thank you. Thank you, my
activities. I will not receive a
And I bet I'll be right if I start by saying you all are as forgetful as one of us.
You don't even read your emails. I've been communicating about this press conference and the progress of the cooperative.
Gender rule. That's why we have you and Madam BC on board.
You're not even the only female representative in the management. We are equally important as you are.
And as for you, are you not a female?
Are you
presented
You're presented here.
What is the press conference about? It is about us telling our members that we are the newly elected board and we have our new way of doing things.
Is everything clear now? Because it's so embarrassing.
It should be clear. And for your information, we are not competing with the board. If we go that direction, we miss the point, okay?
I think you know I was right.
You are right. We are not competing, and this is pure responsibility when you fight for these positions, and you knew that.
Can we go on, continue the president, calm down, settle all the differences so that everyone can go home satisfied?
True, let's go. And before, members, be careful. Maintaining a very good image out there, public image. See what I see, unasikia wewe?
This issue is not done. We are sorry for the hiccups and the utterances. Would like to inform you that we have sorted everything out. I would like to welcome Mr. Chancellor.
Thank you very much, my secretary. Members, thank you for being with us to hold issues out there. Sorry for that hiccup. Now we are on the same page, and you can see it is evident that we have to that gender rule. The reason we called for this press, we wanted to inform our members that Takataka services are now online. Everything is online, and last month we launched Takataka app, where members can inform us when to collect the garbage and when it is ready. And in case they have any communication, they do it through the app as well.
You can also make payments through the app. You can choose to pay us monthly, weekly, or even annually.
The system is very simple and secure, and we thank the IT team.
Yes, thank you very much, IT team. Anything, member representative?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Very soon we will unveil an app that belongs to the members or the owners of the society that will ease all this. First, we will require to register, upload required document, and payment as so things will be easy with us. Thank you.
As we all know that the world is fast changing to be online, and it's not bad to embrace change. I would like to welcome Madam VC to say a few things and to tell us about the recruitment plan. Of course, we are focusing on empowering the women and the youth in our recruitment. In line with the country's economy, so that we can be able to include this vulnerable group to at least earn something and participate at the same time. Thank you. I would like to welcome to tell you about the things, and it's very secure. It's time for questions, please.
My name is Mercy from Chunkizi TV. My question goes to the chair. Do you really think the society will ever achieve gender equality?
Thank you for that question. Yes, possibly one day it may. If we continue to encourage ladies and women to vie for these positions and we support them equally, I am sure it will get there. But I have no problem with a female as the chairman next time. Theo? Yes.
My name is Jane from Citizen. My question goes out to the secretary. The world has shifted digitally, specifically in the usage of social media, and the old users conversant with this kind of technology.
I would like to inform all of you that we as the Takataka Cooperative Society and the Cooperative Society itself, we are always prepared for any differences and outcomes and the shortcomings. So we considered that all these things, and we considered and we did our investigation. We realized that a small percentage of our members are not conversant with the technology. But no worries, we have the education team.
My question goes to Madam Chancellor. My name is Evelyn from Batamba TV. My question is on the safety of the cash transacted through the Takataka app. Is the system free from attacks and hacking?
Thank you for that question. We have the best technology
money of our owners is safe. But of course, no money will go unchecked because we've heard of banks having similar security issues.
Can you proceed to the last questions, please?
Were the elections free and fair? And how is the management, your management next going?
As you all know, we as the cooperative society, we consider one man, one vote. We also consider our member on board because they are experienced and we see the changes that they normalize the changes. So what we do, we elect one member from our board, and if you are elected and you are not trained, you will also join. So no worries.
Yes, and receive apologies from our CEO. He had other equally important appointments.
Yeah, I would like to welcome the Mr. Chair to give the remarks.
Thank you, people. We appreciate you coming and ignore the previous hiccups. That is normal, and we want to wish you a very good lunch. Amen.
Thank you. That was the Takataka National Cooperative, and they were having their live event. And the issue they are talking about is about launching the app that their members to be using to make their payment. And the most important thing that they talk about was the issue of gender in the leadership. They are encouraging women to be part and parcel of leadership. And now back to you in studio.
Chipukizi, voice of drama.
Thank you.
So thank you very much, Chipukizi. Our chief guest, those are the issues that are there in these organizations. You have seen gender issues, and especially in the management, they are serious. So now it is time to invite the keynote speaker. Our keynote speaker for today is Mr. Kanjumbi. Mr. Kanjumbi is a technical advisor and a principal lecturer at the Kenya School of Government. Karibu sana, Mr. Kanjumbi.
Good afternoon. Good morning. The Cooperative University of Kenya, Professor Kamau Ngamau, the Deputy Vice Chancellor in charge of Corporate Development, Research and Innovation, Professor Nyamongo, distinguished guests, and our brothers and sisters from the Greater East African region, Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda. Did I hear Burundi also? And my fellow Kenyans, hamjambo wote. Unlike the professors, I don't have the advantage of using modern technology. And I take this opportunity first to thank the university administration for inviting me to come and talk to people I see quite young relative to me, and people who are either in charge of the cooperative movement somewhere in East Africa, together with the scholars from the university, the Cooperative University of Kenya. Our honorable members from Bomet County, I've had a lot of association with Bomet County. I want to talk to you on a very narrow topic on leadership, because you are graduating to be leaders out there in society. And I picked the topic on stewardship in leadership. Because when you are a steward, you are a captain. You are like a pilot of a ship. And when you are a pilot of a captain of a ship or a pilot of an aeroplane, you are the commander-in-chief. Everything starts with you and ends with you. So as cooperative leaders, it doesn't matter how small, you are either a commander or a pilot. So I want to start off with a quotation. Maybe let me remove this. From Mother Teresa. And Mother Teresa said this: be faithful in the small things, because it is in the small in them that your strength lies. Be faithful in the small things, because it is in them that your strength what? Lies. You are graduating to go and carry out all types of duties in your respective societies. Some of them look very minimal, but they are still very important for the society. Mother Teresa goes on to say that strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't do. I believe this training has exposed you to a lot of information. It has empowered you to be a stronger cooperator, and hopefully, by the time you exit from here today, you are a stronger person than you came. So strength doesn't come from what you can do. It comes from overcoming the things you once thought you couldn't. So who then is a steward? A steward is one entrusted with the care of another person's property. And that is what cooperative societies are formed to do, to take care of the properties of the members. And to be a steward, you will be associated with a number of qualities. One of them is faithfulness. Having that faith to serve your master. And your master are those members. Loyalty to your organization. Fairness in dealing with all the members. Having business acumen, looking into the future and asking yourself, how do we increase our revenues? Ability to provide for those under your care. In terms of organizational stewardship, it denotes taking action and getting results in a manner that takes cognizance of the common good of the organization into the future. It denotes taking action and getting results in a manner that takes cognizance of the common good of the organization into the future. I worked in Murang'a County sometimes back as a district commissioner. And one time farmers woke up in the morning and started cutting their coffee plantations down because they had harvested coffee throughout the year. And when they came to the end of the year payments, they were told, there is nothing to pay you because whatever you brought in as produce paid off the cooperative loans. And they were so angry, and they cut down the coffee trees. It means the cooperative officials had failed them somewhere. They got so angry and felt it was not making sense to be a coffee farmer. Stewardship also means you influence the attitudes of the people being led, the people you are leading. So a steward must be charismatic, inspirational, respectful, and stimulating those you are leading. It calls for demonstration of the following: accountability. Responsibility comes with accountability. It calls for transparency. You must operate above board. Why are we in existence? What together? It calls for loyalty, and it calls for ethical living. It is about honesty and justice. It is about effective communication. And it is about efficient use of resources, because they are constrained all the time. There are three important characteristics of a good steward. As I said earlier, a good steward must be trustworthy. Those you are leading must trust. His position is one of great privilege and authority. The steward therefore requires that the responsibility he carries out, there should be accountability. When a leader speaks, it is important to be able to have confidence in the honesty, truthfulness, and sincerity of words. Trust is that glue that binds the leader to the followers. Great trust also provides the capacity for organizational and leadership success. Great workplaces are created by organizational credibility, respect, and fairness, which form the foundation of trust. A great workplace exhibits two following important aspects. One, that there is credibility, which means it is open, or the society is open and accessible to communications. That is, there is organizational competence in coordinating the human resource and material resources available to the organization. That there is integrity in carrying out the vision of the constituency, of the owners. A great workplace also requires there be respect, meaning supporting professional development and showing appreciation to those you are working with. Collaboration with the employees in relevant decisions and caring for the employees as individuals with their personal lives. Lao Tzu said, "He who does not trust enough will not be trusted." He who does not trust enough will not be trusted. And I think the Chipukizi group demonstrated that to us in their drama. The second important characteristic of a steward is that you take responsibility. Organizational
stewardship means seeing your own role as that of a caretaker, focusing on the duties that you owe your other people and the organization as a whole. The steward, therefore, is a leader. As a leader, identifies with the success of the organization and takes a personal responsibility. The leader and the organization owe a duty of care to the society. That important characteristic of leadership or stewardship is accountability. I've said it again and again. Accountability is that obligation to answer for responsibility that has been conferred. As management teams, as cooperative leaders, you have a responsibility to account to those who have put you in place. The relationship between you and the members is a relationship of trust. If that trust does not appear to come on, then you lose your members. And this is achieved by means of engagement required for a person entrusted with such a responsibilities. So leaders are given much in terms of power. I'm the chairman, I'm the secretary, I am the CEO. They are given a lot in terms of power, influence, and resources. So accountability gives a steward a sense of self-worth and self-respect. Remember, accountable to ourselves. Our success is a result of what we do. Good leaders take responsibility or accept responsibility for their actions. So we should be able to be accountable for the results and take ownership of the mistakes we make. Do not blame others. In the public sector, where I have lived all my life, by the public. Stewardship in this case is the willingness to be accountable for the well-being of the larger organization by operating in the service rather than control of those around you. Accountability matter. Accountability also gives a steward a sense of security. There is someone willing to oversee his work. Help him or her make the best use of his or her skills. And thirdly, guide him or her where he or she makes a mistake. A steward therefore clearly identifies and embodies a set of defined values, encourages and empowers his employees to act in accordance with organizational culture. Honesty, integrity, and transparency therefore become important values in the life of a steward. And the most important characteristic of a steward is integrity. A person of integrity lives by an ethical code exemplifying wholeness in the personal and professional. Is on Maxwell. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. A leader must walk the talk with regard to matters of integrity. So organizational stewardship therefore means seeing your own role as being a caretaker, focusing on the duties you or other people, and the organization as a whole, rather than personal success. So integrity, therefore, is telling myself the truth and honesty in telling the truth to other people. Telling myself the truth. One Bob Dusings has a number of insights on stewardship, and he says this: when you are a steward, you become a destiny architect. When you are elected into a position, elective position in your society, you become a destiny architect of that society. You can lead it to heaven or lead it to hell. So you must encourage elasticity of thinking. Be a destiny pursuer as opposed to an operational comfort seeker. That position you hold in that society is not intended for you just to go and collect your allowances and take advantages of certain resources that may be available. You should identify, assess, and engage the very best talent in your society. Become strategic rather than operational. When you look at your society now, ask yourself, where are we? And where do we want to be? Where are we now? And where do we want to be? That ideal future becomes the vision. How you get there becomes the strategy, the path you walk to the future. Bob continues to say, as a steward, you should create a climate or a spirit of celebration and applause. What Vice Chancellor was referring to in change management, that you must be able to celebrate the short-term wins. Create a climate or a spirit of celebration. Be committed every day to putting the pickaxe to the mountain. Find new ways to lift yourself and others higher. Let your co-workers know they are worthwhile and full of promise. Bob also, for you to succeed as a steward, you must find disciplined, organized ways to focus on integrity. Integrity keeps coming back. Trust, credibility, and the commitment to do the right thing. You should be able to know that management is about today and stewardship is about tomorrow. Know that management is about process and stewardship is about purpose. What are we created to do? Recognize success is not about perfection. It is about progress. And I want to conclude by saying this. Leaders as stewards must demonstrate integrity, trust followers, take responsibility, and be accountable. Be concerned about the future of your organizations. And if you are public leaders or even from the private sector, you are called upon to show high levels of accountability. And I want to end my lecture, short speech at that, and want to congratulate all of you who are graduating today for the commitment you have shown to do this course to completion. We are waiting for you outside there in society. Doesn't matter whether you are from Tanzania or Burundi or Rwanda and Uganda. The world has become a very small place. Mwalimu, the late Mwalimu, was he called Mwalimu Julius Nyerere Kabarega, or was it the other way? He said, uongozi si lelema, wala ni kujitokea nini? Kujitolea mhanga katika mstari wa mbele. You are graduating from this university to go and perform different roles in society outside there. I want to wish each one of you the very best. And I also want to thank the university administration for giving me this privileged position to talk to your graduates. Thank you very much.
So thank you very much, the keynote speaker. We appreciate you. Yes. So our chief guest, it's now time for the leaders to receive their certificates. They are very excited, and especially our youth. But because there are many, I'm sure you'll not be able to give each one of them, and also because of the COVID protocols. So we have picked just a few. We have the class presidents who will come forward and receive their certificates. We will have our leaders from Tanzania. We will have our honorable members. We will have Ross and Victor coming forward to receive their certificates. So our chief guest, I request you to come forward so that you can present the certificates to those people. Professor. Yes. Professor, you could support.
Yeah, as we ask those ones who are going to receive the certificate to come forward, I just want to note that we had planned to give management certificates of participation, but I think looking at the actual certificate, it looks much more better than the one for participation. So we have decided to hold on to that, and because the regional director has promised that we'll do module 2, 3, then we will have a proper certificate so that we can actually go out and do the training instead of saying I participated. Yeah, so he says let's be patient. Yeah.
So we start with the Ali Eid Kibue. that is appreciate Ali Id Kibue. We have Geoffrey Asumwa. That is the president for the physical class. Next we have Kusemererwa Fortunate. Next we have Anita and Joseph Mkeni from Tanzania. That is Anita. Melchizedek Israel Mary. We have Avitas Bartholomew Kabisha. No. Jacqueline Kiwango. Jacqueline. For the other two, Victor and the Honorable Ross, we will issue them later, but you can come forward for a photo. For the other participants, I know you really would want to have Victor Langat and Ross Bet. For Victor. This is for Victor Langat. Yeah, Ross, just step. Yeah. Thank you and congratulations. You can take a photo. Okay. So that is Ross from Bomet County. Good, and congratulations. Yes. So the other leaders, you will sign for your certificates outside. I know you would really have wanted to take photographs with the management and with the regional director, but unfortunately it's not possible now. We apologize for that, but we love you very much and we care for you. And I know these people, they love you and they care for you. So please understand us for that. And now before the chief guest sits down, Prof, the youth had something for him. Please, Prof, don't sit down. The youth have something for him. Where is Njuguna? They prepared something. I didn't want Njuguna, come forward. So our youth loves you very much. They prepared something for you. It's an artistic impression of yourself. Yes. So please appreciate the regional director as he receives the artistic impression of himself. So that is from our youth. Yes. Yes. So in addition, the university has something for you.
No, don't worry about the value, but it's not one of those gifts that you have to go and declare. Okay. Yes, yeah. Now, we have a lion. They had the courage to entrust us with this training program. And we want to thank them very much. We just talked about, being visionary. And I think we really want to appreciate you. You've taken leadership in this program, always trying to find out how we are performing and whether we are meeting our targets. That's what leaders do. And also keeping in mind that the resources you have been given from source, you have to be a good steward, just like we have been told. So we thank you very much, and we pray that you continue taking leadership and getting more resources so that they can be passed on to us. Thank you very much, and please be seated. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you very much. Please appreciate our leaders. Thank you. I have something for the leaders who are graduating. In every celebration, we must have a cake. It is here. I told you there's a cake. It is here. You can see it. Yes, and we will really enjoy it. We give them a few minutes, 2 minutes to set it up. So the preparations are now ready. So I call the chief guest. Please come forward. We apologize for calling you many times. Here, you are. Yes, the VC, please come forward. Our DVC, the class presidents. We had another president. We have Virginia. Please come forward. The presidents come forward. All the presidents, please come forward. Yeah, so we'll just please move forward. So we'll let us support our chief guest as he cuts the cake, as the others are watching. Yes, so thank you very, very much. Don't go away. Ocheng, please come with your team. Ocheng. Victor, I hope you've taken a nice photo of the cake for the online people to see. I don't know how we are going to share with them. Ocheng, please come and just cut. Please be patient. The cake is coming. Yeah, please be patient. Yes. So we share the cake. Everybody. Yeah. How is it? Yes. Okay, then that is fine. I don't know. Okay, now how is it? How is the cake? Good, it's nice. So thank you very much. We will pass the rest to the other members. So this is what we are requesting, that we all go outside for a group photo, then we come back for the cake and the other announcements, please. Is it okay? Yeah, so let's move outside for a group photo, then we come back. Yeah.
Alvin Brown.
The story of the Cooperative University of Kenya spans since the year 1952. Since then, this institution has transformed lives. Championed the economy of the nation, trained thousands of graduates, serving the gigantic Kenya's cooperative movement, notably the best in Africa and 7th best in the world.
Everyone of the world. Why do I say that? Because this is a movement that is embraced by everybody. It is practiced in all sectors of the economy.
This is a university which has a special niche in the area of Kenya is one of the leading countries when it comes to cooperatives. We are number 7 internationally and first in Africa, and cooperatives is the leading sector when it comes to generation of employment, second only to the civil service.
The university sits in the serene suburbs of Karen, an environment so serene for academic work and ample security for both staff and students. This story can only be told back to back, rich in history and packed. The Cooperative University of Kenya stands today as a chartered public university in the Republic of Kenya. It was awarded her charter by His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, President of the Republic of Kenya, on 7th October 2000.
180 number of staff to currently where we are studying slightly below 300 members of staff, and by 2022 that number should be shot to around 500 members of staff. And this we really want to focus into realizing the set limits by the Commission for University Education.
One down the lane, the university has taken off to balance with the giants. The university's students and staff population has grown immensely and is expected to grow further. The Cooperative University of Kenya sets for immense academic growth with clear focus in maintaining the quality of its graduates.
There has been a lot of focus by universities and others on capital infrastructure, huge physical, not capital but physical structures, huge acreage of land. I want to have more minds, bigger brains coming out of this university. If we can become a center for excellence in cooperative movement, although that is our foundation and our strong point in this country, we want also this university to venture into new areas as well that may be needed now or in future into this country.
UK as stands today is rolling out new undergraduate and postgraduate degree programs to cater for the needs of the cooperative movement economies.
We started off, we had about 5 programs that had been cleared by the Commission for University Education. She cleared, and we've had the Commission clear for us another 5. In the pipeline, Senate has recently approved another 4. In the pipeline, in the School of Business, we have about 6 that are being developed. We have another 4 that are being developed in the School of Cooperatives and Community Development. The Directorate of Computing and E-Learning has 2 that are almost ready to go to the Commission as well. And then as we are progressing, the university is expanding because there are
Chirimba, 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 reka seve seve, reka seve seve, reka seve seve, seve seve, reka seve seve, reka seve seve, reka seve seve, seve seve, wacha nizunguruke, wacha nizunguruke, wacha nizunguruke. Wacha nizunguruke, wacha nizunguruke, wacha nizunguruke, Mungu yu mwema, 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 yu mwema, yu mwema, Mungu yu mwema. Chirimba, 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 chirimba. So. Check. titidum, dum, tiriring, dum, titidum, dum, tiriring, dum, titidum. My sweet Elizabeth, dum, tiriring, my sweet Elizabeth, dum, tiriring, my sweet Elizabeth, dum, tiriring. I am deeply worried at heart. I am deeply worried at heart. Cause the girl I love so well, my friend has snatched from me. Now I really don't know what to do but to hang my head and cry for my lovely Elizabeth. My sweet Elizabeth, dum dum dum. My sweet Elizabeth, dum dum dum. My sweet Elizabeth, dum dum dum. Chunya pod medo gombi, chunya pod medo gombi. Kakane na medo heri, usipe koro yuaka yuaka, tia timorana de. Joka ya mabenjo utia di morana de. My sweet Elizabeth, dum dum dum. My sweet Elizabeth, dum dum dum. My sweet Elizabeth, dum dum dum. Some people say there are many girls that are really crazy after me, but I'm not interested in any. Save my love Elizabeth, my sweet Elizabeth, my sweet Elizabeth, dum dum dum. My sweet Elizabeth, dum dum dum. My sweet Elizabeth, sweet Elizabeth, but why did you go? My sweet Elizabeth, but why did you go? Come back, your lovely Rogie, you are lucky boy, Rogie. Come back, your lovely Rogie, you are my sweet Elizabeth, dum dum dum. My sweet Elizabeth, dum dum dum. My sweet Elizabeth.
We are now coming to the end, but not the full end because we have not yet taken lunch. At this point, I request Honorable Ross to come and give vote of thanks, and thereafter we will have a prayer. Then I will give you directions.
Once again, may I take this opportunity to pass a word of thanks on behalf of all the graduates. So I want to say thank you to Cooperative University for having accommodated us, especially as who are doing the physical training. We are here at the Cooperative Retreat Center. So I also want to appreciate the trainers who are able to do the physical and the online training. May I also appreciate our sponsor, WeEffect. Thank you so much for identifying the institution of Cooperative University to be able to help you in giving out the training. We all thank God because it has been God's will, it has been through God's might, it has been God's faithfulness that has brought us to this end. It was not easy to start from 1 to 4. When we began the sessions, the first one, we thought The fourth one was so far away. But now we thank God because all has come to an end. So we want to thank our facilitators and ask God to bless you and give you strength, taking all those lessons, presenting and putting people in groups. Remember, we are all mixed up. We have the youths and we have senior citizens. I can say but to the list. Putting all those people together, being able to teach them and bring them to the same level, bringing out the child ego, bringing out the adult ego, and the parent is not a mean task. So we want to appreciate you and pray that you continue to do the same. You have also challenged us. We are going to do the same wherever we go. Every time I've learned one thing that you can share part of the lessons we learned in bits are relevant to every situation. So we also want to thank our institutions for enabling us to attend. Giving us time to be away from our offices is not something simple. Allowing us that opportunity to benefit on our own and benefit the institution also is not something easy. So when you go back home, show that you also appreciate that you are given that chance. So we want to thank everyone who played a role in one way or another. I may not have mentioned you directly, but we are happy that this day has come to fruition. It has come to a success. Indeed, it is a day that we are supposed to celebrate having achieved those. So let's not just celebrate, but let's share what we've learned. Thank you so much. When you go back, pass our greetings, and may the Lord give you journey mercies as you travel back. Go safe. Those who are remaining, like the youths who are going on with other courses, may the Lord also protect you and give you the energy and the determination similar to the one we've seen. So can you congratulate yourself, everyone? You are among the 88 who have managed. Out of the others, let's pray for the other part of the team that have not managed to graduate, so that they will also be able to graduate and be able to pass the information. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Peleka salamu. Asante.
Okay, thank you very much. My name is Sarah Nilusi Gichoga, and I'll request everyone to stand up for a word of prayer. Let us pray. Our Heavenly King, Father, we want to thank you for this successful event. We requested you to bless it before we started it. And Father, we want to appreciate that you have been amidst us. Father, I want to thank the facilitators. I want to thank all the guests. I want to thank the leaders, all that are present here, our Heavenly King. Father, give them your wisdom as they go back to the field to spread the gospel of leadership, our Heavenly King. Father, before us, lunch has been served. I want to thank you, Father, for the organizers, for those who have provided for it, and for those who have prepared it, our Heavenly King. Father, I also want to pray for the journey masses as we leave this place, Father. We know there are those who have come by motorbikes, some have come by vehicles, some even have come by foot, our Heavenly King. Father, bless all the journeys as we go back. Father, I also want to remember our fellow leaders who are not able to see this wonderful day as we celebrate our graduation, our Heavenly Father. Father, bless them, bless our families, bless our friends, and even bless our sponsors as we pray that they continue to sponsor other leaders so that